Ladies and gentlemen, I can proudly say that we are finally getting this game that has been announced for, I'm pretty sure, over like a year or two. This game has been going through so many different closed betas. It started with an open beta, but it was too popular that they had to turn it into a closed beta, and now we are getting the full release. And get this part, it's free to play. And what game am I talking about? Well, dear viewer, I am talking about the game Once Human. You might have heard about this game through the many different streamers and content creators that played this game, and I can tell you for a fact, this game might be the best iteration of looter shooters I have ever seen. Why do I say that? Simple enough. Have you ever watched the gameplay of The Division? I'm specifically talking about The Division 1, not 2. I played a little bit of it. It's boring. With a camp system of Fallout 76 and an expansive open world map. Because I'm telling you right now, the map in this game is huge. And I am all for it, when I kid you not. I played this game in 2 closed beta moments. I played in the second closed beta and the third one, and I loved every second of it. I enjoyed creating my camp, my house. I enjoyed collecting the different resource gathering monsters, deviations they call them, and it's like a Pokemon system, and I had so much fun with that. And my god, I cannot believe it's finally the day that they are bringing it to everyone. And I hope the servers do not implode, because I do want to get into this game day one, because I just love this game and I want to get straight into it. The apocalypse changed everything. Human, animal, plant, all are infested by an alien creature, Stardust. As a metahuman, you can survive the contamination and use the power of Stardust. Play alone or join others to fight, build, and explore. When the world is in chaos, you are our last hope. Survive in the wilderness. You wake up in the middle of nowhere. You'll have to brace yourself for the cruelty of nature, from monsters to lack of food. However, Stardust's influence does not restrict to living things. It also affects the soil and water. Eating polluted food and drinking water will reduce your sanity. When your sanity drops, your max HP would drop accordingly. To eat or not to eat, it's a question. The game works as an MMORPG and survival game, and I'm not gonna lie to you, when I played this game, everything blended so well together in these closed betas, and it was very obvious that they were still working on perfecting their systems, their story, how the settlements work. And I'm not gonna lie, I think they probably perfected it to a T, because whenever I played the closed beta, I felt that I was already playing a finished game. Fight against monsters, battle numerous enemies that are once human, and challenge bosses from another dimension to gain powerful items and ease Stardust pollution. You are not only fighting for yourself, but also fighting for the survivors. This game does have dungeons and raids and endgame, like epic endgame gameplay. It doesn't stop right at when you hit the max level. No, you have a lot to go through. Customized weapons with about 100 gun blueprints divided into 7 categories for you to collect and craft. Every loot grants you something new. Did I mention accessories and gun perks? Right, they are the heroes here. If our current weapon cannot satisfy your need, you can add different parts and perks, upgrade your firearm to your heart's content. Build territory. Use territory core to build a house of your own. You can keep a practical style, jamming everything needed in a small room, or you can design a townhouse with a patio, kitchen, garage. The best part is you can relocate your territory anytime you want. And might I add, when it came to creating the territories and creating your house, if I'm going to compare it to anything, I have to compare it to the closest thing to it, which has to be the Fallout camp system, Fallout 76 specifically. And I'm not gonna lie, this camp system or the territory system in Once Human is far superior and much easier to use, and I am blown away with what I could do with it, and I can't wait to get my hands on it again. Find out the truth. Delve into the truth of Stardust. Find out where it came from and what it wants. In the journey of seeking truth, you may feel alone, but you are never alone. There are several factions in the world. Some can be violent and hostile, others might be friendly and helpful. Explore human settlements to learn their stories and exterminate bosses without leaving a name for survivors to praise. The choices are yours. This game will be available on July 9th, 2024, and it's free to play. And the biggest part in this whole thing with it being free to play is, yes, I understand there are people that are scared of pay to win functions in these kinds of games, and I can tell you straight from the studio, they have come out and said that this game does not include any pay to win elements. Everything you pay for in the store, in the shop, in-game shop, is all cosmetic. And you want to know where you get to play this game? You really want to know? Here, let me tell you where you can play this game. You can play it on Steam. Hell yeah. I believe you should try this game out at least once, because this game should be tried at least once by everyone to see if you enjoyed this type of gameplay. You want to play as a savior, or you want to play as a menace to everybody, you can do that, by the way. For myself, whenever I played in the closed beta, I enjoyed doing the story and the settlements and enjoying my time, so I played on PvE servers. You can be a menace and fight anybody you want on the PvP servers, and hey, if that's your itch, if you want to play that way, go right ahead, you can. So I hope I get to see you in this game. You will find me in the European servers. Hey, there are no Arab servers, so I'll have to deal with 170, 150 ping. I'll say one thing, in the beginning I was slightly forced to play in the US servers for the second closed beta. I had no problems. I can see the ping issues, but at the same time, it was still seamless gameplay, and I'm happy that we had this kind of seamless gameplay. And now playing it on the European servers, the ones where I have lower ping, I just love it even more, and I hope everybody gets to try it out, because you just have to. This is one of the games that you have to at least play once. And hey, if you liked this video, why not drop a like, subscribe, and comment. If you didn't like this video, I'm not going to tell you not to dislike it. You can go right ahead, and I'll hope to see you in this game, Mayfly. See ya. Damn.